All right. What do you think, huh? I cleaned it up a little bit. So that area has now been better organized. That's my rock salt for the winter. I know, I gotta clean that out. Gotta bring that stuff inside. This is my next area of doom. This is all her stuff. Well, except for that. Yeah. This is also her stuff. I'll be going through this. Over there's a trash. I gotta take that to the dump. All my bike and car stuff. All my tool stuff. So it's better than it was. Bravo. Okay, so the mileage is 13,186. I have a range of 172 miles. Temperature is 72 degrees in the garage. My traction control is activated. My hill assist is ready to go. My ABS is ready to go. I left my trunk open. Stand by. Sometimes I have so much stuff in there, I gotta push it down harder. Yep, that did it. Remember that old George Carlin bit about too much stuff? Yeah, that's me. Alright. Oh, by the way, these are armored pants with Kevlar. Those are my Daytona boots. These are my Dainese X-Strike gloves. My Klim jacket with the super armor. I'm wearing an Arai helmet. So, I'm at GAT today. Make sure I don't crash into anything. She did not leave me much room. Here we go. Ooh, I can feel that heat already. All right, here we go. Let's see if my nav will work. I got my phone nav on. So, greetings. Oh, and 100 feet turn right. Yeah, my nav is working. So, greetings YouTube. Mike Cayley 7 here. On this Sunday, I guess it's the 30th of May? 30th? I don't know. It's the last day of May. The past couple of days, I have not been at all interested in Alright, I'm gonna go. Alright, fine. Going so slow. See that? You saw that stop sign, people. You saw that, right? That was a good little doobie there. So the past couple of days I've been in a funk, mostly because of the rain, cloudiness, fatigue. I was out in the garage and that did a number on me because it was like 88 degrees and inside the garage was probably over 100. Humidity was high and I was cleaning, and what I would do is I'd clean and organize until I got dizzy, and I could hear my heart pounding in my ears. And then I would go in the car, turn on the air conditioning, full blast, and sit there and cool off until my heart calmed down, and then I'd get back up and go out again. And I was moving a bunch of these, I'm going to go. I was moving a bunch of roof tiles, shingles, roof shingles. I have these big packs of roof shingles. And man, they're heavy. So I'm pulling them and moving them and lifting them and doing all this stuff, and whew, did a number on my hand. This hand here, I pulled some muscles in my fingers. So, that kind of hurts. It's about the only damage I did to myself that I can pick out right now. But anyway, so I did nothing yesterday, except I did play the saxophone twice. My new strategy now is when she goes outside to smoke, I go upstairs to play the saxophone. You know, a turn signal would have helped your case. Anyway. So I did get a little bit of practice done, which is good. I can still read the notes. I still know what to play. I can still sight read. I feel better about my lesson tomorrow. It's been a couple of weeks. I bet you my teacher thinks I've abandoned him, because I called and told him I couldn't make it 2 weeks ago. And then he called me back to tell me that I'm going to need to call special to get my Memorial Day lesson, because it wasn't scheduled for that. And I didn't call. You know why? Because I wasn't feeling it. I was working real hard. It was a rough couple of weeks. And this week's not going to be any easier. They've changed the school has changed the fall semester because of the COVIDs. So the way it looks now is, instead of having a mixture of seated classes, which would be the majority on my campus, online and hybrid. Hybrid means like less than 50% of the time you're meeting online. You're meeting in class. They're going to switch it now to either all online or hybrid. They want 1/3 of my classes to be hybrids, and the other 2/3 to be online only. So I have to go through this big change spreadsheet, and there are all kinds of specific rules you're going to follow, and they don't tell you what the rules are, and then you submit it and they kick it back to you and say you didn't do it right. And then you say, well, you didn't teach me how to do it in the first place. And they give you a form, a spreadsheet to use. You save it in the computer, you use it again, and then they change it and don't tell you, so you use the old spreadsheet, and then they get mad at you because you're using the wrong spreadsheet and they didn't tell you they made a new one. I'm a little bit frustrated. You son of bitches. Look at this guy up my ass. I don't know if you can see that guy. He's objects in mirror closer than they appear. If I feel like he's close, he's really close. For some stupid reason, last week I thought, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good. Let me reduce the dosage of my Zoloft. I'm feeling all right. I don't have a whole lot of stress because I got the worst part of it over with, I thought. Let me reduce my intake of Zoloft a little bit. He's probably, no, that guy's a dick. I love cornering on this bike. So I went from a pill and a half to a pill. What the hell are all these guys doing? Having a prayer circle? Oh, they're all waiting in line to buy guns. All right. So, yeah, that wasn't the best idea. A, because you shouldn't do that anyway. And B, it was a rough week. And it wasn't made any better by my attitude, which was pretty shitty. Dumb. So I'm back on my usual dosage. And I don't feel the rage as much. It's taken a couple of days for me to kind of get out of that. But my temper is still not so hot. I know Jack Neville was like, are we getting to return the old Angry Mike? I love Angry Mike. He's hilarious. Yeah, I might have a tantrum for you later. Throw my backrest across the parking lot to some sweet Indian music. Anyway. Oh, God. Ooh, convertible. So I'm feeling all right today. I'm feeling better. Not as angry. My temper's still a little bit short, but I'm all right. I'm all right. And I was talking to Moose this morning and watching his video riding around and replying to Harley Trek and his little joke about the Goldwing twins. And watching that and talking to him kind of made me think, you know what? Screw it, let's go. So here I am. I jumped up, got all my gear on, and took off. My cameras are already charged up, so didn't take a whole lot of getting ready. And I thought, let me go down Highway 42. I've been down it many times, but I haven't been down it anything past Sanford, North Carolina. So that's my plan now, is to see what's beyond Sanford. Another convertible. You should put your top down, mister. And if it rains, oh well. Hey, look at this guy. Hey, and he waved. Hey. We're all one big happy fleet. Look at you, TJ. TJ, I guess that means total jerk. At least you signaled. Another nice wave. I hate coming through the town. I know this is nothing traffic because, you know, I'm from Boston. Notorious for traffic and bad drivers and people doing all kinds of craziness. And I lived in Hawaii for 5 years and I dealt with all that crazy traffic and the stupidity, the choked roads. But since I moved to North Carolina, I have really enjoyed this lack of traffic. Although it has been getting more and more ever since they started putting more and more people. Back to that cat again. You know, that one that, I hate people. And he launches himself to the moon. I'm that cat. I was watching the protests last night. They had these protests in Raleigh, downtown Raleigh, because of the George Floyd thing. And tear gas was going, and a bunch of people looted the CVS right in the main downtown, the beautiful Fayetteville Street. They were looting and smashing, and one restaurant, they smashed the crap out of the windows in the restaurant. I'm thinking, what'd the restaurant do to you for you to smash it? Now they got to, you know, make an insurance claim. Everybody ends up paying more money. CVS, what'd CVS do to you? Hello, Mr. Yellow. And then the thought occurred to me that they can gentrify all they want downtown. They could put the nicest condos you can think of down there, with cafes and little walkways and this and that. Ain't no way in hell I'm ever moving there, because whenever there's people going to be pissed off and do a protest, that's exactly where they're going to go. And then you got to listen to that screaming and yelling and the banging and the popping of the, the rubber bullets and the tear gas and smashing stuff and having your building possibly get burned down or your car destroyed. No, thank you. Maybe if in like 5 years we have a calm spell and the economy might be doing well in 5 or 10 years, and they'll be touting that downtown again, saying, come downtown, we got a great little community down here. I'm like, nope, I remember 2020. That shit'll happen again, because with all these cell phones and everything and the cops doing what they do, this kind of thing's going to happen again and again and again and again. There's going to be more and more protests, smashing. So, nope. I don't want to be anywhere near that. I'm telling you, the older I get, the more Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho look good. Only problem is I'm too old for that now, right? I mean, I could hack it probably, but I don't know. I haven't had winter in a long time. I don't like to hunt. I'd only do it if I absolutely had to. I want to get away from people.